Hey everybody, Straight Shooter 90 here, doing another gun review on a very, very affordable firearm that I have no doubt, trusting my life on. I mean, wouldn't even think twice about it. Um, let's do a safety check here. Unloaded. This is the Rossi R351 with a 3-inch barrel, and you probably won't see many of them. I've only been able to find the 2-inch barrels whenever I look online. This was at Academy. I got it for $250 a few months ago, and it's actually going for $209 now. It's on sale where I live, and I haven't been disappointed whatsoever with this thing. I gotta tell you, it's just fantastic. You gotta shoot one. And I know I sound like a salesman right now, but really, this thing, it's crazy. It's crazy how good it is. The 3-inch barrel, that adds a little bit of accuracy to it. But the grips are just amazing, especially for the price. This is. I haven't found any of my shooting buddies that didn't like this. The grip. Guys with small hands, guys with large hands, everybody just thinks it feels great. It's got full length grip. You can, really get a good hold on it. The hammer here has really good texture. I don't think you can quite see it, but very easy to pull back. The double action trigger pull, pretty tough, but I don't really care. If you're carrying it concealed, it's not going to take long to, do that. And that's something I'd practice with. I don't want to get off on a big, rabbit trail on concealed carry, philosophy. But 5 rounds is, 5 rounds more than I've ever shot at another human being, and probably 5 more than I'll ever shoot. Just like I said, I don't want to go off too long on that, but 5 rounds I think is good enough. Anyway, this is the blued finish. It also comes in nickel. It's 38 special, plus P rated, and the plus P is what I use. It's very manageable. A lot of people, talk about how snubbies have heavy recoil, but this thing with the grips, I mean, you're really going to have to try this. I would recommend it. Find one and shoot it, because when you see the price and then you shoot this thing, you will want one. I have a lot of guys that are just Ruger freaks, and they shot this and they thought it was fantastic. I prefer this over the High Point that I have. I mean, these are both, I guess, some people might call them budget guns. And the High Point, I do like it. If you've seen my other review, I really do like it. But this is, at $100 more, this is just an amazing value. It's accurate. I shoot it out at 25 yards, and it does what I want to. And I'm not going to claim to be, an expert on shooting, but it's very natural. And I know that's how revolvers are most of the time, but I've handled some that I just couldn't shoot. Couldn't shoot worth a darn. But this one is very accurate for me. 38 special ammo. Sometimes it's hard to find, and it's kind of it's climbing up there in price. I don't want to get into a caliber discussion, but a 38 special plus P, I'd go down if somebody shot me with that. So anyway, I think it's very adequate. It's very reliable. Unless you just beat the crap out of it, it's going to be very reliable for you. The fit and finish, it's not as pretty as a Smith, but I like it. I've never shot a Comanche revolver, but I did a lot of research before getting this gun, and I mean, it's about the same price as some of those, and this wins every time when you go read reviews. It's got a lifetime warranty. I don't know what changes Taurus may have made to this when they bought Rossi, and they say down here made made in Brazil by Taurus. But I've always heard that Rossi was a good firearm even before Taurus bought him, and I've even heard that Taurus bought him because they wanted to basically take control of the competition. I don't know, maybe that's a rumor, but this is definitely a fun gun, very affordable, and good concealed carry option. Great concealed carry option. You're not going to find all the same holsters that you might want to just because it's a 3-inch barrel, but you can carry this in a belly band. There's the clip draw. There's all kinds of options out there that may be considered out of the box. Just do what feels right for you. And this gun, it's not too heavy and it's not too wide to conceal. Very easily concealed. But there's not a whole lot to say. I love it. It's a great gun, and I highly recommend it. I feel much more strongly about this than the High Point, and this is, at $250, you're looking at maybe like a used Kel-Tec or a used Bursa or something like that. If you get really lucky, I guess you could probably find one for new. But this has got to be an A+ for me. The ergonomics are just way more than what I expected. Accuracy is great. What else is there to say? It goes bang. It hits what I'm looking at, and I'm just happy with it. And at the risk of being redundant, I want you to shoot one of these because I think that Rossi really needs. They're very underrated. So, I just don't understand why people would buy a Taurus for $200 more. It's basically the same thing. The sights are fixed on this, but for $200, you can be adding to your arsenal there. So, this is definitely a good gun that I would trust my life with, and I would trust my wife's life with it. I just think it's a great gun. And something that you should really look into, especially if you're looking at something, for less than $300, or in some cases less than $250. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching.